Are you ignoring the easiest way to make money on YouTube? Most businesses are. So today I'm going to show you how I made $59,672 with about 15 minutes of work using what I believe to be one of the best features on YouTube for easy money. So what is it? And why is it so powerful? Well, it's this, the YouTube community wall. Creators can post images and polls and text-based content to their wall and create a stream that looks like this. Over 2023, I posted to it hundreds of times on my own channel and other channels too, and it not only generated a massive amount of income, it added over 10,000 people to my own email list and grew this channel too. The thing is, most people don't know it exists or understand how best to use it, and it means they're missing out on sales and email signups. And because I track the amount of clicks that I get from links in my community posts, look at this. A recent post that took me a couple of minutes to write generated over 200 visits to my website and multiple applications to my program via one community wall post. It really is a flipping goldmine. I'll show you how you can track that data at the end, by the way. What's more, if you start to look at all the most business savvy channels on YouTube, like Dan Martell and Cody Sanchez, they have all started to use this wall daily, which is telling us something. The thing is, most people totally misunderstand how you use this thing. So how does it work? Well, to find your own community wall or other channels, you just go here. This has been around for quite a few years, but YouTube must have seen something they liked because more recently, they started giving your posts space on the homepage. Right now, you're more likely to see community posts on the homepage on your mobile app, but you might also bump into them on a desktop too. Thing is, most people think community wall posts only get shown to your subscribers. They don't. This channel, called The Spiffing Brick, made a video about how community posts could get millions of impressions even if you don't have millions of subscribers or viewers. And that is because posts can get pushed to your viewers and people YouTube think are like your viewers. And that's why it grew all the channels I posted on too. But what sort of stuff do you post it to make money? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what I did that generated $59,000 from only 3 posts, but you have quite a few options. So to help arm you with an insanely powerful community wall strategy, I've ranked them all. And now I'm going to show you how to use them to get the best results. To start, we have polls. Here you can quiz your viewers about anything. Most people just ask random crap like, what's your favorite color? And then they make people choose. The Spiffing Brit I spoke about earlier figured out that polls can blow up and get millions of impressions when you take this random question approach. So it might feel like they're a good idea, right? Well, no. How is polling your viewers about nonsense going to help you in the long run? It's not. It's just a waste of their time and yours. If you use polls like this, they're E-level in the rankings, but if you actually want them to build your business, you can use them for a host of different things, like trying to work out what product idea might appeal to the most people. Or if you have a few video titles you can't decide on, you can poll to see which one you make next. And you can use it to try and establish what big problems people have that you could then make more content about. If you use it this way, it becomes A tier because it's a great little market research tool. But keep in mind Henry Ford's famous quote, if I asked people what they wanted, they'd have asked for faster horses. Henry Ford made cars, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. Next, we have a simple education text-based post. And these, I'm going to ruin the surprise. I'm going to rank them straight away because they are S tier. Why? Well, let me show you. So in 2023, I stopped posting videos to my old channel, Film Booth, because I wanted to focus more on building my product, but I didn't want to totally vanish. So 5 days a week for months on end, I posted some written education to my community wall, and people absolutely loved it. I tried short stuff, long stuff, photos, just raw education with no selling. Now, these might not seem that powerful, but what happened was, through being consistent, a large group of people who really loved the written posts kept coming back to them every day. What that meant was, when I did promote my product on the wall, it got pushed to the people who were the biggest fans of it, who came back to it every day, and they read it. So my promo then had an instant hot audience waiting for it, which really helped with sales. Now, even if you've never posted to it before, YouTube will still push these posts to your viewers. But what I found was sales got better and better from the community wall, even after I'd not posted videos for months, because I was so consistent in providing written value, which is like 100 times easier to do than making a video, hence the top tier ranking they get. The thing is, does this mean you have to spend hours coming up with ideas and writing posts? Well, no. It's actually very quick if you're smart about it, and it can even save you time in the long run. So let me show you what I mean. So because YouTube took community posts more seriously, obviously, they started to give us more data about how people reacted to them, which you can find in your YouTube studio. That meant every month I could just jump into the data and check out what posts got the most traction, and then take those posts that clearly resonated with people and add them to my videos or turn them into emails. So it became a testing ground and told me what not to do and what to do more of. And that's exactly what will save you time in the long run, because you build up a bank of validated ideas and you don't have to guess what to put in your videos. But it's not just that which makes this really easy to run, because if you are already posting written content anywhere else, you can just post it here too. My wall posts were pretty much always my tweets, so the content grew me on 2 platforms at once. But what if you don't have written content? Well, you can just cut out parts of a video script and then post them here. And if you don't write scripts, you can download the transcript of your video, cut out a section, tweak it a bit, and post it here too. So there's a very strong chance you've already done all of the work to maintain consistent educational posting to your community wall, and I highly recommend it. This next type of post will take you 60 seconds to make, and it can generate you more views and sales if you're smart, and it works like this. So ideally, pick a video on your channel that's been proven to generate sales, emails, or just even subscribers, and then write a 3-line description that sets up the massive problem the video solves, and post it with the link to the video to your community wall. You can actually get a really big spike in views to that video, and if those videos are the ones that help you generate sales, it can make you money off the back of them too. But how do you know which videos make you the most money? And I'm going to show you how to figure that out later, but I'm going to rank this A tier because it's so flipping fast and easy to do. Next, we have another type of post that is one of the most powerful types of social content in the world. And using it will mean you rack up way more engagement, and it works like this. Just take a photo of what you're doing or show a bit of your lifestyle, and then write a post that talks about your personal situations or your struggles, what you're up to, stories about recent things you've learned, and share that. In fact, I found that just sharing a photo of myself doing something on my hollybobs caused posts to get significantly easier views. Like this example, it's just a picture of me on my laptop and a simple life update, and it got a ton of impressions and engagement. Lifestyle posts, as I call them. Great, quick content. They get good reach. From a sales point of view, they're not that powerful, but they're still great, so I'm going to rate them a B tier. The next use is incredibly powerful, and it got my email list to 10,000 subscribers without offering any kind of free bonus sign up at all, using the community wall. Now, just to give you an idea of how powerful this is, in a video where I offered a free download if people joined my email list, about 300 people signed up after 30,000 views. But in 2023, my community post that promoted my email with no sign-up bonuses at all were getting similar results from one post that took 15 minutes to write. And all I did was simply say what the value of my email was on the wall, and people were like, okay, that sounds good, and joined. What's crazy is if you take into consideration the income generated from my email in the last 12 months that the community will help to grow, it's actually generated multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars as a result, maybe even millions. That's why this type of post is S tier. Now, this next type of post is one you should be thinking about all of the time, because it's going to build trust, make people aware that you even have an offer. It's going to make it clear you get amazing results. It's going to show people you're legit, and it works like this. So anytime you get a client win or a great testimonial, or someone emails you to say they did what you said and it worked, turn it into an image and just post it to your community wall. Because if you just keep posting wins consistently, when you do finally decide to promote something, people are way more excited to check it out. So that's why posting case studies and proof of wins and testimonials is S tier. Now, before I get on to the one big downside of all of this, let me show you the final option you have, and this is the moneymaker and how I made $59,000 with a few minutes work. I couldn't actually believe this. So on screen right now, you can see 3 posts I made, and they have an image, and they have a hook, and then they rave about a result, and then they just encourage people to click the link. That's it. These 3 posts ended up making $59,000. So if you have a product or a service, don't be shy. You can literally just say you have one on the wall and people will buy it. This isn't just for low ticket either. I have a high ticket offer, and that's where this income was generated from. The thing is, these aren't S tier, because if you use them combined with everything I've just shown you, they're God tier. Okay, so before I show you the downside of this, because there's always a downside, isn't there, Ed? You might be wondering, well, how do you know your community posts were responsible for this? Couldn't the money have come from anywhere? Well, no. So this is a Revit. It's a very special link that when someone clicks it, it logs where the click came from, and then it tells me how many of those clicks went on to apply for my service and then went on to buy it. It's very simple. And the cool thing is, when you have this crystal clear data, it then just shows you what makes the most money, so you do more of that, which is exactly what I did. So that's how I know community posts are so powerful, because I track everything I'm doing. And if you're like, hang on, Ed, this feels like a sponsored video. You've not said it's sponsored. Well, nobody has paid me to promote this at all, because I built it. Well, I didn't build it. This guy, Thomas, did. Because I was just fed up with the YouTube studio always leading me in the wrong way, making me make videos that got more views rather than more income. And so if you have a product, you need to check it out. So anyway, what is the downside to the community wall? Well, this is the thing about YouTube. Yes, I got lots of clicks and I got lots of impressions and it helped me make a lot of money. But what you're going to find is if you are a small or you're a newer channel, then you're just not going to get given that many impressions to see a $59,000 return. Some of your posts might reach hardly anybody, and you need to be able to be good at writing hooks and setting up problems and promoting in the way I've just shown you. So the YouTube creators and the great marketers who have been in the game a while have these skills. They're going to do absolutely amazing with this. But until you have those foundations, you might find your posts don't get as much traction as I've promised. But all is not lost, because if you want to level up here and build the foundations, then watch this video, because it's going to give you everything you need and more to become an amazing YouTuber.